Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. I am Adam. So, we finally won a game this week. Thank God for that. After back-to-back defeats against Arsenal and Istanbul Başakşehir, United go to Goodison Park when it looks like we're going to lose. When everyone's thinking, oh my God, this is the end of world. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to be out on his ear after this game. He goes and gets a big result. He seems to do it every single time. And that's why people that keep suggesting these players aren't playing for him. They're not doing this. They're not fighting for the manager. They clearly are, because every time the chips are down, they come through for the manager. And it's clear that our problems with consistency, or rather being so inconsistent, is just that. We are inconsistent. Maybe it's Ole's tactics. Maybe it's the way we play. Maybe it's his instructions. Maybe it's just the way this team is with the average age and everything at this moment in time that brings that consistency. But when we get it right under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we get it very right. And today we beat a very good team in Everton under Ancelotti at Goodison Park. Their season has started off pretty well. I know it's tailed off a little bit recently, but nevertheless, that's a massive result. And once we went 1-0 down as well, to see the players then deliver with a result that showed plenty of fight, plenty of heart, plenty of spirit, and of course, plenty of goals in the end as well. It's the reaction that we all wanted. All of us Manchester United fans wanted. Because, obviously, we want us to win. We want us to fucking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to prove us all wrong and get all the victories under his belt and keep the job. And today we managed to get that result. Now, we know it's not going to keep the Wolves away from the door for too long. We know that he still has to keep delivering and getting results. But this was a big result for him today, because you hate to feel how the narrative would have been going through the international break. And at the start of the game, when I saw the team news, I thought, what's he doing? Why are we playing with Fred and McTominay so deep again? Surely it's just one of them. You know, I want to see the 4-3-3. I want to see us with two midfielders further forward that are going to help with the creative side. But today, that was exactly what we needed. Fred and McTominay in there, battling up against Doucouré and Allan. Now, before the game, we were talking about how good Allan and Doucouré are. But today, Fred and McTominay were equally as good. They battled every step of the way with them. They were winning possession. They were winning their battles. Even if they weren't winning the tackle, they were making sure that they knew you were here. And when you're putting in that kind of battle, it spreads throughout the team. I think Bruno's a big reason for that. You can see him when we're 1-0 down, starts working harder. His energy gets, there's more energy. There's more enthusiasm. There's maybe a little bit of spite, a little bit of anger in the things that he's doing. And that'll rub off to the rest of the team. And it did. Luke Shaw, thankfully, crossed the ball into the box for the goal that brought us the equaliser, a header from Bruno Fernandes, a great cross from Luke Shaw. And after the assist for Anthony Martial midweek, it was really good to see him getting those crosses into the box. I think defensively still has a lot of question marks. I think even attacking, going forward, he still has question marks. But two good deliveries in a week. That's good to see. Great assist for Bruno Fernandes to bring us straight back into the game. And then Bruno got the second as well. It looked like it came off Marcus Rashford's head. And I'm sure if he does a Harry Kane and swears on his mum's life and does all that kind of stuff, the FA and the Premier League will give him the goal. But it was Bruno Fernandes' goal. It was a cross, but it was a goal. And I was crying out for United to just test Jordan Pickford. Test him. The geezer's trash. Test him. And we didn't do that enough throughout the game, but you saw moments like that. He doesn't command his area. He doesn't command his 6-yard box. And there's no way that cross should be going in, especially if there isn't a touch on it from Marcus Rashford. But we did get that, and it was 2-1. And considering we went 1-0 down, I wasn't happy with the team. There's no way I saw that happening. It was great to see. We were battling for everything. It was a typical Everton Manchester United game at Goodison Park. The only thing that was missing was the fans really getting up for it. In the second half, I was scared that Bruno Fernandes might get sent off, to be totally honest with you. But thankfully, he got through the game, and it was him who got the assist for the third goal for Edinson Cavani. Now, Edinson Cavani came on for a substitute for Anthony Martial, who didn't have his best of games today. You can tell, he's been suspended for 3 league games. He's not really played in the league. He's played a handful of games in Europe. He's got a couple of goals in those games, but you can tell his all-round performance, his energy, fitness maybe, isn't quite there yet. Now, we know how everyone acts when it's Anthony Martial. It's either he's the best number 9 in the world, or he needs to get dropped or sold, or he's not a number 9. There's never anywhere in between. I think it's just a case of him slowly coming back. Obviously, the suspension is down to him. He needs to take responsibility for that. But I think once his fitness and his sharpness gets there, we'll see a much better Anthony Martial. And we saw against Arsenal, we're missing him leading that line. But what I love is we got Edinson Cavani on the bench, coming on the pitch and scoring a goal and playing in his position, because that competition can only be good for Manchester United. And when one of your strikers maybe isn't having the best of times, but another one comes on and scores, that's the levels of competition you need. And you know you can make the swap if you need to. You got a confident striker. But also, your main number 9 knows, yo, I need to perform. I need to step it up to keep my spot. And that competition will do them really well. But I thought today, you know, Rashford and Marshall didn't have the best of games. We weren't providing them with loads of ball. We weren't getting the ball into their feet a whole lot, which maybe would have helped them a little bit more too. Bruno Fernandes was excellent, like I said. Possibly my man of the match. When you're getting 2 goals and an assist, you probably are. But I thought Fred and Maguire also stepped up today. Fred in that midfield, battling for everything, working hard, aggressive, winning tackles, winning balls, interceptions, and then releasing the ball. I thought he did really well in there, alongside his partner Scott McTominay in midfield. But Harry Maguire too. I've wanted to see this kind of performance from him. All right, there wasn't a clean sheet, but he put in a big performance today. Should have won a penalty as well. What the hell Jordan Pickford is doing, I do not know. It was a stonewall penalty. We didn't get given that penalty. They didn't even really look at it on VAR, I don't think, which is a real head scratcher. And I thought the performance all round from Harry Maguire was pretty good today. Same with Victor Lindelof. Apart from his involvement for their goal, where he should have won the header when he went up with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But then maybe Aaron Wan-Bissaka should have been stopping that goal and stopping that shot getting through anyway. But it was a big win that we deserved. Our performance deserved it. We battled, we worked hard, and in the end, we got the result. So for those that I think, you know, these players aren't playing for the manager, I think that's wrong. Now, whether the manager's ultimately good enough to keep the job for the long term, that'll come down to him getting the results and getting the performances out of this team. But today showed these players are working for him. These players are fighting for him. Now, you know, it still might not be enough for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to keep his job to the end of this season. But when you're getting results and performances like that, and you're showing that you can get a reaction, it's going to help you out a little bit. Now, we've still got a long way to go. We still know one more defeat, you know, and everything can come back to where we were again. And we don't want to be going in that circle. So we need to keep working hard. And we've already seen these performances are possible. But this has been the exact week that kind of epitomizes this Man United team. You never know which one's going to turn up. But thankfully, it was the good side that turned up today. And United got their result. And Edinson Cavani got his first ever goal for Manchester United. Anyway, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. Keeping it locked to AdamMcKola TV. Head over to Stretford Paddock as well. We got loads of fan cams over there. The watch-along highlights. Me and Steve having a argument, if you want to call it that, over Poch. Loads of stuff over there. So make sure you're going to check that out. But for now, I've been AdamMcKola. You lot have been legends. I'm out of here.